Hey, welcome to Tech Tips with Solo Media. I'm Amanda. Today I got two Nearstream microphones. Nearstream reached out to us a few months ago with their streaming cameras, and we tested them. They're really cool. There were definitely places where I could see us using them in the future, especially if you're doing like a multi-camera sports shoot or something like that. But I got interested and looked on their website. They did not send us these microphones. They didn't ask us to review these microphones. These were things I was interested in because of the price and because of what they claim they can do. Now, both of these apparently use an AI noise canceling technology. We're going to show you that test and see if it actually is any good, because there's been a lot of noise cancellation that we've tried over the years, and you really feel that sometimes it hollows out the voice as well. So we'll look at that. But the other thing is the price. So like this combo here, it's a mic and a receiver, wireless. That runs you about $79. If you get the DJI mic too, with just the transmitter and the receiver, not the charging case. And this does come with the charging case as well, just so that you know you can get it with two mics, the full package. But the DJI runs you almost $300 just for the transmitter receiver, no charging case, no extra mic, like the similar package. That being said, the DJI does give you 32-bit float. This does not have 32-bit float. And we'll test it against the sound quality with the DJI in the non-32-bit float format. This guy, also $79 for this package. And he's both a podcast mic and a shotgun microphone. So it comes with all the attachments for it to be a field mic. And if you look at the Rode Video Mic Go 2, that's gonna run you almost $150 for that little mic, and it doesn't come with the AI noise canceling in it. So that's the reason why I have these two mics here today for your benefit. Are these a good, cheaper alternative to the big guys? And yeah, because we had tested their camera before, I thought maybe they might be good. Let's start with this guy. So, opened it upside down. Oh, you know, I better tell you what this is. It's the AM10B microphone, just so that you know. And here he is. Look at that. One of the things that makes this special is it has an 8 array of microphones on the top that it's using to analyze the audio. It has 3 different pickup modes, so you have your omnidirectional, your cardio, super cardioid in there. You have an easy mute button that you got, and then you got 3 levels of gain on this. Now, I would love it if you had a little bit more control on what's coming in and out of the mic. That being said, you know, you can control it in the camera. Something you guys should always know when you're buying microphones, if your audio peaks in the mic's pickups, it's going to peak the whole way through. It doesn't matter if you mix it right on camera or in your audio board or wherever it's going. If it clips at the mic where it takes up the audio, if it clips on your little input here, then your audio is going to be trash anyway. So I'm interested to see where we can push with this. We'll go out and do some like outside vlogging along with the regular testing of this and take a look at it. Now, you get a little thread mount there. That is for, you got a swivel head. Hold on. You got a regular cold shoe mount, and you got a swivel head here. So you can either use the swivel head and then mount that on whatever you want, or you can mount the cold shoe onto the swivel head and mount it like that. Or you can, depending on how your camera is, you could probably just have just the cold shoe mount on there. You see? Very cool. She comes with a nice windsock, and it says that it comes with a 6-foot charging cable, maybe. And then it says it comes with a 1.5-foot TRS cable, but I'm not so sure that they understand feet. Fair enough. It still works. So we'll give that a little test. We'll try him out. Let's take a look at the other system we got here, the wireless system. Oh man, I instantly love the case. Look at that. That's cute. Cute little case. Now I've seen on the pictures online too, this is similar to what you get if you get the 2 mic setup and the charging case. It's just a little bigger and it fits the whole shabam. Oh, there's my instruction manuals in there. And there it is. There's your little receiver with an LCD screen on it. And there's your little transmitter with an LCD screen on it. Inside, you got a TRS to TRS cable, USB-C to USB-C cable, and that's for running it to your phone or to your computer. You got a TRS to TRSS cable for other phone connections. You got a double USB-C, so where it doesn't come with the charging case in this format, you get a USB-A to USB-C double, so you can charge both on one socket, both the transmitter and the receiver. And you got an adapter, USB-C to iPhone, Lightning. That's not Lightning, is it? No. What is that called? Look, it's only been like 2 generations of iPhones since they did away with these, and I can't remember what that's called. Jake says it's Lightning. I guess I always get it mixed up with FireWire. I'm that old. If you know what FireWire is, leave me a shout out in the comments down below. Respect. The windsock, super cool little windsock. It's got like a little fully formed hat, and it just goes doop, like that. All right. On the body, you have also a place for a microphone in, so you could actually use a lav mic with this if you want to. And there's your USB-C. You got a pairing button on the side. It's got some tape on there. Let's move that out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, you got a pairing button on the side, and you have a power button, and right with the power button is the activation for the, what's it called? The noise cancellation, the AI generated noise cancellation. So this is going to be really interesting to see. Right from the beginning, let's throw it over to the battery test so you can see that right now. All right, so the Nearstream shotgun microphone, it says it can run up to 12 hours on a 2-hour charge. That's the shotgun. The wireless set goes for 7 hours. Now look at our test here and you can see where we ended up, and we'll put the numbers down there, what the final tally was. All right, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go over to Jacob, and he's testing the noise quality, the sound quality. So you can hear these mics clear, and then we'll go over and test them in with the AI noise canceling against the DJI.
All right, so now we're going to do the quality test. So I have a DJI on my chest here. I have a shotgun mic above the camera in my hand. And I have the wireless Nearstream on the camera in the back. We'll mention that we had some clicking issues with the Nikon having it on there. You might notice that in the show. But now we have it on a Canon, and it sounds cleaner. Why? Don't know. If we figure it out, we'll message or add it in the comments later on. Anyways, so we're gonna test the quality. Put the DJI on 24 bits instead of 32 bits float to make it fair. And this is what it sounds like when I talk in a normal tone. And I'm gonna whisper a little bit. So this is what it sounds like when I whisper. This is what it sounds like when I'm loud. And yep, that's about it. I can actually show you on this camera. It has different polar pattern. This is on super cardioid at the moment. With that button. This would be cardioid. And this would be omnidirectional. and I found that super cardioid actually sounded best. All right, I bet you all dying to check out the noise cancellation. And on the shotgun here, it has an automated function, so I have to keep talking. I'm gonna start the fan in the ceiling, right up there. Okay, and I have to go talk. I have to keep talking in this microphone to let the algorithm actually have a chance to see what to, cancel. So it doesn't cancel my voice, but the fan in the background instead. Right? So to check the other mics, the DJI, I have to do on the receiver part. Swipe up and turn on the noise cancellation. So now it's with noise cancellation. Sounds great, I assume. Okay, now we're gonna turn on the Nearstream, and you can see there that it has a blue color. So if I push the power button, which one is it? Push the power button, change this color, and this is now the Nearstream, my wireless microphone with noise cancellation. Awesome. Back to Amanda.
All right, thank you, Jake. Now, over to a vlogging test outside.
Hi guys, we're at the Acadia football field and we're going to test the distance. So end to end is roughly 200 meters to the fences, so let's go. I'm going to start off walking with my back against the camera because it is field of view preferred with the Bluetooth. But usually you can get about 50 meters without field of view. This is around 30 meters here. And see where we cut out. At the 20-yard line here, it should be roughly 50 meters. So from here, you should probably have lost audio without line of sight. But I mean, it's quite a bit away anyways. All right, so that's the 30 lines, 30 yards I mean. So, can you still hear me? I'm in the end zone now, crossing the big A. And end to end here should be roughly 150 meters. So if I go roughly back to the fence, should be about 200 meters, right around here. And since I'm alone today, I don't actually have a cameraman to wave at me when we lose audio. So I'll just chat along and hope for the best. Right, that's about 150, roughly 200 meters. Back in the end zone. All right, over to the vlogging test. So now we're going to do the vlogging test with the wireless Nearstream right now. I just want to comment on the distance test that it actually didn't drop out after 200 meters. And even after 50 meters, it didn't drop off without line of sight. So that's very impressive, actually. So color me impressed. That was a good test and good job, Nearstream. Unusual. Some of the more expensive, higher end brands doesn't do that well. So, well, with that said, I'm going to walk around now. I'm at the Acadia Casey Irving Center. So they have botanical gardens here and such. And we're going to test the difference between the mic with the AI on and off, because I'm going to go into a little bit noisier area. So what they do here is a whole lot of research about plants and how they get affected by different things. So they have a whole lot of greenhouses with all the tests and stuff. So what we're doing is testing the vlogging and with or without the AI on it at the moment. So this works quite nice as it is. I'm going to go the other way. Now it's activated, so I'm going to turn around, go the other way, and you should be able to hear me still, even though the fans and ceiling is rotating the air to keep this at a decent temperature and a right humidity for all these plants. So I have now connected the shotgun microphone on top of the camera. We're going to test the AI out from a quiet area to a louder area and see how well it fares. But I have to keep talking to give the algorithm a chance to figure out what's noise and what is not. So I'm opening up the door right now, keep talking, and I'm going into the testing facilities for all of the plants. And I'm under all of the fans, first fan, second fan. How does it sound? I hope it sounds great and noise cancelled and such. All right, I'm gonna hop back to the studio and to Amanda.
All right, thanks again, Jacob. Now, let's go to specs, and then I'm going to give you my final thoughts.
Nearstream AWM20D lavalier microphone. It has a omnidirectional polar pattern. The frequency range is 20 Hz to 20 kHz. Input dynamic range is 89 decibel. Nearstream AM10B shotgun microphone. It has intelligent noise cancellation. It's an 8 mic array. It has 3 polar patterns and a long-lasting battery.
All right, so we've tested a lot of microphones that are the cheaper versions of the broadcast ones that we would buy. And the reason why I do that is because, and the reason why we test so many of the products that we do along with the professional ones is I really, really do believe that there are people out there, there are viewers out there who want to know, how can I tell my story and how can I do it in a cost-effective way? A broadcast is a hard market to get into. Creating is a hard market to get into. If you don't have any money, you're looking for scenarios and things that you can use to try to help make that work for you with no budget. That's why we test these things. My overall thoughts about this was the noise canceling was incredible. I thought that it was really clean, really clear compared to some of the other ones that we use. I will mention too that this array, this 8 mic array, is the same array that's actually on their streaming camera. This is like the top of the camera itself, and you get kind of that shotgun effect from the audio in that. That being said, this you're going to be able to get right in on your subject wherever you want it to be. If you're gaming and you got it mounted next to your game console and you're live streaming with that or whatever, or you have it mounted on your camera. I think that this is really a cool mic, and again, for the price, for 80 bucks, it's worth it. It's a great beginner microphone. But yeah, like the AI in both of these, like the noise cancellation was really clear, and I do think that that's a big win for a microphone that's going to cost you half as much as another mic that does basically nothing except for clicking on which direction you're going to go, like omnidirectional or cardioid. So I like it. I do. I think it's a really neat technology. When it comes to the noise threshold, we've been kind of hovering closer and closer and closer to the 32-bit products. They've made their way into audio boards and pro equipment right across the spectrum. And we tend to gravitate to that because it takes out an element of error. Like I said, if your audio is clipping coming in, then you're done, right? Like there's nothing you can do. You have to make sure that you have a good impedance on the microphone right from the get-go, good distance from the subject, and there needs to be a little bit of knowledge. Maybe we should actually throw that over to Marcus about mic placement for you guys in another video, because it's an important skill to have. Then you can make any mic sound good, pretty much, within reason, if you understand what makes a mic work really well in terms of distance from the subject. So yeah, I'm gonna say I like this. I think it's a neat little thing, and again, it runs without any power or any like wall power for 12 hours. And this little guy here, he's really neat. Again, I really love having the units like the DJI that do have the in-body or the Rode, wireless systems that have the in-body 32-bit recording. I really, really love that. But there are a lot of great little microphones coming out that have great quality. And, you saw the distance test, how far you could go with it. So long as you have line of sight, you're going to be good. Is it going to be the one that I'm going to take with me all over the place? Probably not. Again, because I want that 32-bit float. But I think that it's definitely a great mic to have for starter, or even a backup mic to have, because sometimes you just need extra. You know, trust me. I think when we did our cooking program, we had like 9 or 10 microphones on set for 2 people and all the stuff that was happening. Anyway, yeah, so thank you so much. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.